audience retention, no views, no likes, no comments. Oh my God.
Babe?
I was having a terrible dream. We had started a YouTube channel and we posted a tour video, and it was long and it was boring and I didn't cut anything out. Then it didn't have any views. We didn't get audience retention. Nobody watched it all the way to the end. I'm glad that was just a dream.
No, that actually happened in real life. We did post a trash video. But we're gonna do one that's better, so don't worry.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Coach Nasa. Your boy Mari is behind the camera. And if you saw our first house tour, God bless your soul, because that thing was long. But today we're coming with a bigger and better one. And we're getting to the point a lot quicker. So if you're ready, let's head on inside. Gotta take your shoes off.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the house. My name is Marik, and don't worry, I know it looks like I can't stand in my own house, but it's just your eyes playing tricks on you. Everything is fine. And by the way, I hope you guys like my Blue's Clues sweater. Takes me back to my childhood days. So usually when people step in the house, the very first thing they notice is this TV, obviously, because it's so huge. This is a 55-inch TV, and ironically enough, we actually don't even watch that much TV anymore. When we first bought the house in 2017, it was super important to us, and so we got it, and it still just stays here on the wall. And then right up above the TV, we have the heating and cooling unit. It actually works in tandem with an outside unit that we have as well. And so it does a pretty good job. The house is spray foam insulated, so whether we have it on the heat setting or on the cool setting, for the most part, we don't have any issues. Our energy bill is super low. We were getting $12 and $13 energy bills, and then we moved here and it's gotten a little higher. So now we complain about $25 energy bills. Either way, it's pretty darn cheap. And as you can see, we actually kept a full-size couch. So this is just a standard regular couch. Nothing special about it. No special gadgets to it or anything like that. But it's just super important for us when we're at the house to be able to lay down and cuddle and watch a movie together or watch some TV together or watch some of our favorite YouTubers together. So we definitely wanted to have a regular, standard, full-size couch inside of our house and make it as comfortable as possible. Another thing we like to do on this couch here is play a game called Tonk. If anybody knows what that is, leave a comment down below. I like to call myself Tonk Legend because I always beat Konesa, even though she'll tell you that that's not true.
He's lying.
But we always enjoy sitting down and having a good card game. And then underneath of the couch, even though there's no storage built into the couch, we actually just put these storage totes underneath here. And so this is where Konesa keeps all of her folded clothes and everything she needs down here. And we'll show you the hanging clothes here in just a second, but just for her folded, we do it under here. So she's got 4 of these totes that just slide out that she can easily access. All right, so now we'll have Konesa show you guys the bathroom.
Damn.
Welcome to the bathroom. So before we go in, I want to talk about a couple features out here. As you can see, we have this lovely barn door. You can slide it closed for privacy. And then we also have our ladder. This is what we move and put over to the sleeping loft to get to bed. We also use the same ladder to get up to the storage loft. Yeah, it's not too heavy. I can lift it. I just choose to ask hubby to lift it when I'm ready to go to bed. All right, so come on in. So over here, you can see we have our stackable washer dryer set. We didn't want to do a 2-in-1 just because we wanted the traditional standard washer dryer. And then over here, we have our closet. This was originally supposed to be my closet, but since Maury can't really reach the closet up top, because that was supposed to be his closet, then we decided to just split them 50-50 and have clothes that we wear often down here and then clothes that we don't wear very often up there. We can switch them out whenever we need to. And it's a pretty decent sized closet. I don't feel like it's excessive, and we even keep our winter coats in here, so there's enough space for that. And if you get in here further, we have a standard flush toilet. Okay, so we chose not to go with the composting because we wanted to just have a normal traditional toilet where we could just flush and not worry about it. We have the beautiful sink here. This is actually raised above, and that's to give us some extra space down here. This is where we keep our dirty laundry and also my hair product, because I do have a lot of those. And then we have some extra storage on the side over here. And our shower is pretty much standard. It's a 3x3. Spent lots of time washing my hair in here. Normally it takes me about 2 hours. I'm actually getting my wash routine down, so it takes a little bit less time, and that's 2 hours. 2 hours is actually not that much for me to do to wash my hair. And so because I spend so much time in the bathroom, we didn't make sure we are properly ventilating, because you know, in a tiny, well, if you didn't know, in a tiny house, mold can be a problem. And so you want to make sure you're airing it out and it doesn't get too condensed. The air is not too moist in here. So we have a couple of vents that we cut on when we are showering and when I'm washing my hair, just to make sure we are keeping the moisture out of the air. So during our design meeting, it was very important for us to have our kitchen on one side and our bathroom on the other side, and it just adds one extra step into the plumbing situation. So when we pull in, typically when we pull into a parking spot, our sewage access is on the back side of the house. And so how we set it up is everything in the bathroom is tied in together. So we have the washer, dryer, shower, sink, toilet is all tied in one area, and that's how it travels down the highway. And then from that area, we take a pipe and we have to connect it and run it to the middle of the house. And then the kitchen, we have a pipe that we have to run to the middle of the house as well. That gets connected together, and we connect one line that runs into the sewer system or septic tank, whichever one it is that we're plugging into.
Don't judge our little stick support. He's just helping out there a little bit. You wanna come get in the frame?
What's up, y'all?
Hey guys, welcome to the storage loft. Obviously this is where we sleep. We really actually don't make the bed very often. It's too difficult, but we just thought it would be a nice touch for the video. Mama, I know you raised me better than that, but I gotta admit, we don't make the bed. As you can see, it's pretty tight up here, but I was good with that as long as I had enough space in the kitchen to walk without having to duck. We didn't really care how tight it was up here, since for the most part you're usually laying down anyway. But as you can see, the ceiling is pretty close A lot of people ask me if I hit my head, and I definitely do. I probably hit my head like 3 or 4 times, but we've been in the house for 2 years now, so I think that that's pretty good odds. The other thing I'll say is my very favorite feature about the entire house is this lights off feature. So basically I can just clap my hands twice if I'm tired and I don't want to crawl over there to like cut the lights off or anything like that. Then I can just hit a quick and then the lights go dark, and it's pretty cool because it makes things pretty easy. Yeah, that's totally a feature of the house. That's not like an editing trick or anything like that. So yeah. For fire and safety purposes, we actually do have 2 full windows on both sides of the mattress. So in the event of an emergency, we could actually get out and get to safety. Now, our legs might be broke by the time we get down there, but I guess that's a smaller problem. And then the last thing is my folded clothes that I keep up here. We showed you Conesa's earlier, how she keeps all her folded underneath of the couch, but I keep all of mine up here, either on top of this shelf or in these little baskets, as you can see. But we're going to send you back downstairs. Conesa is going to show you the final room of the house, the kitchen. Oh yeah, and one last thing I forgot. I wanted to show you guys the storage loft before we go back down. So if you take a look on that side over there, that's actually just all storage. It's got the same square footage as the bathroom, but we pretty much just keep everything up there that we can't fit anywhere else in the house. So Conesa's wedding dress is over there, lots of different tools, things like that.
What are y'all doing in here? It's not time to eat yet. I still got one more room to show you. Come on. Welcome to the kitchen. This is my favorite room of the house. This was actually the deciding factor for me on whether or not we were going to go tiny, because I told Mari if I didn't have my full-size kitchen, then I was not going tiny. So I have that, and I have plenty of counter space. As you can see, that's never a problem. I never go without counter space in here. I've got the stainless steel sink here, big beautiful window. I usually like to have it open whenever I'm cooking or washing dishes. Got a nice little drying rack here, and then some open shelving. We wanted to go that route instead of doing the cabinets, because it would just make it feel like a lot tighter in here. And then if we look back here, you can see that there's actually upper cabinets over here, so that we can have foot space for when we decide we're gonna sit over here and eat. And then you can see we've got lots of storage space down here. All of this cabinetry is actually not even all kitchen stuff, because I didn't need all of it. So some of it is like miscellaneous items as well. Alrighty, then we come to this side of the kitchen, and you can see I've got the more open shelving here. And then come to this side, you can see our appliances. This was our one little splurge item. We actually were like, we'll keep everything else on the lower end, but we can do stainless steel. And the microwave is full size. It vents on the outside. We've got this here. It's actually a little bit smaller than the standard size. The standard size is 30 inches. This is 24, but it doesn't really feel like it to me unless I'm like cooking multiple things on top, and then I can feel like it's a little bit tight, but I don't really feel like that about the oven either, so it's pretty great. And then over here, my favorite little feature of the kitchen, it's actually our cute little spice rack open shelves. It was inspired by our last place. We actually had open spice racks in our downtown loft in Jacksonville, Florida, and so I was like, this is so cute, we have to have it. And our builders were like, sure, like that's super easy. So we were able to do that. And then over here, we have our fridge. It looks full size, but it's actually not. It is sitting on a box. It is apartment size, and we have like, that's down here is where we store our waters or other drinks that we have in there. So happy that you stopped by to see our tour, and I am so excited that we got to show you a much better version of it, and I hope to see you in our next video. We love you. We'll see you later. Bye.
The things we do to get good shots.
Come on, babe. Move.
What the? Careful.
Here it comes!
Don't look at the camera.
Babe?
Get off of me.
No, you're not still recording. Give me here. Wow.
I will have Conesa show you guys the bathroom.
Can you finish your sentence before you start smacking them out the air?
All right, so now we'll have Conesa.
You have to be ready by the time I roll up because it's like I just came from this shot.